Yeah, you're reading that number right. You're reading that number right. 11,000 MRR. 11,000. I'll show you real quick. I have it pulled up for you guys. Like, this is my screen. 11,659 MRR. I started a business in February. Here are all the payments. You can see it. How much you got pending. All the payments are about to come in. All the ones that have happened in the past. They're all here. I'm in as much shock as you are. Like, sitting here looking at this. By the way, ignore, I got a little like tape scan. I don't know what those are called. Tape burn. I'm in as much shock as you are. Really. My calendar for the last few weeks has been absolutely absurd. Let me pull this up for you. It's just been calls upon more calls. Like, here's literally like, this is my schedule. These are all sales calls. You see the purple ones? These are all sales calls. Like, all of them. Here's this week as well. We had a little bit. We had quite a few. You can see I have one coming up at 4. This is the only free time I have. Like, all these other blank ones, I'm either calling the bank because they always decline my offers or like anything like that, bro. It's absolutely insane. Here's the week before. You can see it's just completely filled out, the entire calendar. So it's like, yeah, 11,000 MRR. I don't know what to say. I'm a pretty normal person. I think I did that pretty well. Of course, because of the team and all that. Everybody putting in hard work. We're doing a lot of stuff, but that's what I'm here to update you on. What did we do to get to this point? First, I haven't made this in a really long time. Reason being, I've been really busy. As you can see, it's taken a really long time to make this because I just never get the time. I always forget because my brain is stressed about something else. Like, I'll tell you some of the problems we have. We start like meta ads, and my card gets like declined, so I have to call the bank. I'm on hold for like an hour and a half, and they're not approving it. It's like, come on, guys, like, let it happen, like, please. And then they finally call them again, and they let it happen. Late at night. This took like 2 hours, man. It was insane. And then it gets blocked again 2 days later. It's like, what is going on, bro? Let me run ads. And so that's the ads. And then our organic has been going crazy. Because, you know, the test is coming up soon. So that's kind of an update as well. I haven't been working out as much, just being honest. I still keep my muscle. I do enough to keep my muscle, but I'm not really growing any at all because I'm focused on this. So that's kind of how it's going there. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is so far. That's how it's going. But, you know, it's just been super stressful. I'm trying to make time for family and friends, but honestly, I've just been so motivated to continue because of this increase. Like, looking at that number, it's so nice, man. It's so nice. Just like, I just go and look at it sometimes. I'm just like, man, 11,000 MRR. We're about to cross 12K because I'm about to sell another guy. But holy shoot, man. Like, the growth has been insane. So let me share a few things that I think have helped. One, I used to make my schedule only available from like certain times. It's like, I was like, oh, I have to eat at this time, I have to work out at this time. But you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to make more money, so let me just like open it all day. So the calls, people can book them anytime, the sales calls. Now, before I said it with like 1 to 2 p.m. and then 3 to 4, and then I'm busy from 5 to 6. Now I said 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. sign up for a call whenever you're free. You're trying to make the experience easier for the customer, right? That's kind of the whole goal. It's like, you know, make it as easy for them to be able to come on, hop on a call, sign up for one, right? You can't have them making excuses like, oh, there's no time available for me, or, oh, it's not in the right time zone. Like, you need to be available at any time to sell. That's what I've been doing. So now I take sales calls at like 11 a.m., sometimes 10 p.m., like sometimes all day. It's just absolutely crazy, right? And so that's kind of what I've been doing. And yeah, it's just I'm just putting out fires. Like, it's just a lot of problems happen as you start scaling. You know, people want refunds, or someone bought at the wrong price, or someone wants a very specific deal. And so, yeah, that's kind of how we do it. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. So it's just super random. So, but as you can see, we have now 44 paid members. I sold one guy on call today. We actually got this is our second referral so far. So people are referring because our stuff works. Like, what we're doing to these kids works. And so they're referring to each other like, oh my God, like, he told me his stories. Like, I called up my friend's mom called my mom, was like, oh my god, my daughter increased by X amount of points. These guys work, like, you need to sign up for these people. And we got this guy to join from that. That's our first referral ever. That's crazy. And so, yeah, that's kind of how it's been going so far, in terms of sales. I'm even eating here. I have my fish burger there. I don't know if you can see that. It looks disgusting, but gotta do what you gotta do to eat. So I'm eating up here. I got my blueberries as well. You can see that. Because I don't have I can't get up from here. Like, I can't. I'm taking calls, putting out fires, solving people's problems. Like, all this stuff's happening, and I want to outsource this as soon as possible. But we're doing something which I'm gonna update you guys after 6 months for that, because it's really big. It's like really exciting too. I'll update you guys later, but huge. It's gonna get us to like 100K. I'm telling you right now. And the goal's 250K a month. I don't think we can do that by next year, 100%. At the rate we're growing, end of next year, maybe the end of 2 years from now, I think 250K a month is 100% possible. At the rate we are growing. Of course, you can't map out growth. You never know, but that's the goal, of course. Right now we're starting paid ads. That's what we're doing right now, because we want to lower our our expenses. Our expenses are pretty high for getting students, so we're trying to make that as low as possible with like the best ads as possible. So that's one thing we're doing. And then I'm trying to think what else. Most of it just been work, man. Like, work you gotta do. It's just sitting down, getting through those calls, making the courses, doing the DMs, like doing the reach outs, just getting stuff done, man. Like, people overcomplicate it. That's literally all I've been doing. It's not that hard. The only thing that's hard about it is staying consistent. Like, I can do it for 1 day, but can you do it for 300? I'm not even at the 300-day mark. We're at what? I started literally 6 months ago, about 7. Oh yeah, I think it's been exactly 7 months. We started in like the end of January, or the mid-January, so about January 14, which it is now. It's August 14 now. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I'll show you guys August 14, because I'm gonna look back on these videos in the future, be like, man, I really did that. Look at that, August 14. I don't know if you can, August 14. So yeah, the reason I make these videos is so that I can look back in the future and like, wow, I did that. And then 2, so that someone else can learn from me and see that it's possible. I'm a normal kid. Like, I'm not some special snowflake, right? I just did the work. That's it. I sit here all day, I do the work. I don't play games. I have no social media on my phone, except for I have WhatsApp on my phone. I consider that social media. That's the most addicting app I have on my phone, WhatsApp. And even that, those are all business people that I talk to. So that's literally the most addicting thing on my phone. Yeah, I mean, it's just been work all day, but it's so worth it. So worth it. Seeing the results. And the thing is, you're not motivated until you get the results, which is harder. So yeah, just going based off of that. I mean, there's so many other small things we have to do, like accounting, taxes. Taxes. Oh, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's kind of how it's been going. So we'll figure all that out. No biggie, no biggie. Of course, every problem is solvable. It just takes time and effort. But yeah, the goal is we're trying to win the school games. If you guys don't know that, it's this thing set up by Alex Ramosi. And I'm pretty much advertising for him, but it's worked for me. As you can see, I just have it pulled up, man. I'm just so proud of that. But yeah, no, trying to win the school games, and to do that, we need 20,000 new MRR in 1 month at a minimum. So that's gonna be crazy to do. This month we've only made 4.5K MRR, which I'm saying only as if it's little amount. That's pretty big. But to win, I need to go bigger. So we need to do 5 times what we're currently doing. And the way we can do that is through ads, of course. Ads and organic, which is what we are starting to do now. Our only weak point is marketing. And so I know if we get the marketing right, like without the marketing, we're at 44 paid members. Like, imagine with marketing. It's gonna be crazy. And so that's kind of the plan there, to improve. Get marketing in. And then, yeah, from there, just scale. That's it. Just keep doing marketing. That's all we need. Like, our product works. We actually get results. We're not like these other losers who don't get results. We get real results. And students are satisfied. And so if they are, they're going to refer more students, which means that's marketing for us. It's pretty much free. And if we start marketing on our own, like, imagine the growth. And so that's what we're doing. So that's kind of the next phase in what we're doing. I have this whole plan laid out. I wanted to make the product perfect first, which is not perfect yet. I'd say we're like 70, it's not even 70%. We're like 50% of the way there. I'm not even that happy about the product, but it's enough to get results. But I want it to look better, be better, right? More approachable. But as of right now, what we have, it works. And so to make it scalable, we're gonna have to grow it past that, of course. So yeah, that's kind of how it's gonna be. Getting some ideas already how to fix the product. I'll do that right after this call. But trying to think. Yeah, I mean, it's just motivation for you guys, I guess. Like, you can do it too. You can see all of my past videos. Like, I started off back then, I had no hope. I was just kind of sad, depressed. But then I started getting, you can feel the energy in my voice. Like, when you get results, you feel more energized. I was telling my friend this the other day. I was like, dude, like, not the other day, this was months ago. I'm like, man, if I just got like, if it just got to like a 1K MRR, like, I'd be so happy, man. Like, I'll be elated. And I was. I don't think anything has beat that first 1,000. Nothing has beat that. In terms of like happiness, nothing has beat that. And I think that, I don't think anything will beat that. Probably the first 100,000, maybe. We'll see. Money isn't really affecting me. It's not like, I just see it come into my bank and then it leaves because I have to spend it on something. Like, we're not keeping any of this for ourselves. Keeping like maybe like $100. Like, I got this keyboard for like $100. It's a really cool keyboard, by the way. Very clicky. Look. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. I like it. All right? Let me live. I got like $100 keyboard and like, I don't know what else I bought. A webcam. Like, that's all I've bet. It's like, maybe if we spent 170 of the dollars for personal use, but like everything else is going back into the business, like marketing, making the product better, reaching out to people, prizes. Like, we're doing all this stuff. We're not taking anything for ourselves. I think that's a very important point. This is why it's really good to do this when you're young. Because when you're young, like, you're with parents, you have no obligations. Like, you don't gotta cover any bills, nothing important, right? You're with your parents, they got you. It's like you can reinvest everything. And that's the best thing I think you can do if you're starting a business. It's just whatever you make, put it back in. That's what Mr. Beast did to get to how big he is now. That's what Elon Musk did. It's just what everybody does because it works, right? You need money to grow money. And so that's what we're doing. Like, that's, I think, a really good piece of advice. It's just whatever you make, if you're young, try to put as much of it back into the business as you can. Try not to use much to cover your own expenses. And those expenses could only go towards like a few things. Two, really. There's only really two things you can put it towards: product or marketing. That's it. It's either to keep your customers longer or to get more customers. And so breaking that down even more, for marketing, that would be paid ads, organic ads, or just organic videos, affiliates, or word of mouth, like talking to people. And then for the product, what it could be is like getting results, whatever you're offering, getting results, making it better, making them stay longer. I think that's it. Yeah. So those are the only really like 7 things you can invest in. If you're not investing in one of those 7, or you don't see how what you're doing directly correlates with one of those 7, then what are you doing? You should not be investing in that. Like, this does not correlate with any of those. This is like my fun purchase, all right? Let me spend $100 because I have more than that. But yeah, that's kind of how it is so far. But keep you guys updated with my oily skin and my tape burn. Let's hope that goes away. That looks ugly on my skin. But yeah, so you don't need to be perfect or super hot to get rich. Like, it's possible. Of course, I'm gonna be super hot in the future. Not right now. No, see, it's possible, 100%. So yeah, that's how we did it. Keep you guys updated when we're at like 20K, which I'm assuming is gonna happen in the next like few weeks, honestly. Probably by the end of September, we're gonna be at 20K MRR. Like, for sure. Like, we can probably do that. Yeah, we might be able to do that faster than that, honestly. So yeah, very exciting, very, very exciting. We're gonna see how it ends up, and continue from there. But yeah, that's how it is. That's the whole update. Just want to show you the number one more time, just so you know. That's how much I'm making. You see that? 11,659 MR, and it's August 14. Cool? Cool. All right. I'll see you guys later.